Well, good morning, TikTok. Ed over here at FICM Repair. Going back a little in time a little bit and get a little FICMRepair.com legacy shirt out. Anyway, this video comes to us from Zach Jordan, one of Sylvester's techs over at Brew Daddy Diesel. He reaches out and he says, "Hey man, I'm getting a 100-mile range loss after installing a fast 140 pump and I'm looking for ideas." So he reports he's checked for leaks and he didn't find any. His fuel pressure is 70 psi or so. And so now it's like, well, okay, let's talk a little more about this. First of all, it's really easy to say, I've got a brand new pump in there. The pump's got to be perfect. Let's find out. So is the fuel pressure, was it checked under wide open throttle under load, or was it just checked revving it in the bay of the shop or whatever? So that's the first thing. The second thing to realize is that it may be that an injector is misbehaving. And so your way to go about this is to go ahead and do a contribution test, but with ECM compensation disabled. And so what we're talking about here is a situation where, it's like when you were in grade school and little Billy, little Johnny, and, if your name is Billy or Johnny, I'm really sorry. If Billy or Johnny just wasn't keeping up, wasn't picking up what the teacher was laying down, the whole class came to a slowdown because little Billy or little Johnny just wasn't picking up. That's what ECM compensation is. It's to say, look, this injector is not contributing to combustion at the same rate, or this cylinder really is at the same rate as the rest of them. Let me go ahead and defuel the other injectors. And if I defuel the other injectors, I can make it so that now all of a sudden the motor will run smoothly, even though it has less power than it should. But eventually what happens is the ECM says, nope, sorry, I can't do this anymore. I'm spending too much time with you. We get the whole class to worry about it. I'm going to stop giving you time. I'm going to send you off to special ed. We're going to let them take care of you. The equivalent to that in our power strokes is that the ECM says, hey, I'm going to throw a contribution code and I'm going to just stop trying to fuel this injector at all. So what happened? Why now? Well, we don't have any data yet, so we need more information. But for now, our speculation is that the injectors finally got the fuel pressure they needed, but the injectors just can't atomize the fuel correctly as they should be due to nozzle wear. Your ideas are appreciated in the comments, but these are just things to think about. So just don't think that if you do an upgrade that you're necessarily going to have a better result, because it might be that there's something waiting in the wings that's causing you a problem. So, exposing, asking your fuel system to go ahead and step up a little bit is great, and it's better for everything, but as long as everything else is working along with it. So, okay? The devil's in the details, guys, but FICMRepair.com, we're all in this together. We got you.